Hello. My green juice is in its proper attire today.
It's not in a mug.
Hi. Hello. So today I'm going to be sharing a story with you guys about the first time that I used the law of attraction. So I'll get on with it. If you don't know what the law of attraction is, even if you do know what the law of attraction is, regardless, I really super highly recommend The Secret. It's a documentary by Rhonda Byrne. It is on Netflix. She also has written a book called The Secret. Anyway, I highly recommend you check out Rhonda Byrne's documentary. It really unveils what the law of attraction is. Anyway, so I'll just give you a little brief description about what the law of attraction is. The law of attraction is a theory that was discovered by quantum physicist. Quantum physicians. It's a theory in quantum physics. The theory is that like energy attracts like energy. So if you're feeling happy, then you will attract happy and positive events into your life. Whereas if you are feeling negative, you will only attract negativity into your life. And I can very much say that was accurate. So basically the law of attraction is a theory that like energy attracts like energy. So you use this concept in order to attract whatever it is that you desire. A big key in the law of attraction that a lot of people are saying these days is that emotion is energy in motion. There's this YouTuber, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but I'll put it in here. There's this YouTuber who says that often. He says, emotion is energy in motion. And I think that's really powerful because if you look at the word emotion, it's E in motion. So like energy in motion. I think that's really cool. But anyway, so the reason why that's a big valid point in the law of attraction is because you use this like energy attracts like energy to attract whatever it is that you desire. Meaning you have to feel it, whatever you want, and then by feeling it, even if you don't have it, by feeling that you have it, you will attract it into your life because you're connecting with those vibrations. So that's cool. I was learning about the law of attraction like a year ago. Just educating myself, spending lots of time figuring out what the heck is this? This is really cool. Why has no one told me this? I guess it was a secret. So I decided that I wanted to use the law of attraction for myself. After doing lots of research about it, I realized anyone can do this. If you have desires, they can be fulfilled. So after learning that, I decided that I was going to use the law of attraction to manifest a job. Because I was 17 at the time, and up until that point in my life, I had believed that no one wants to hire me because I don't have any experience. Why would they want to hire me if I don't have experience? And I was applying for hundreds of jobs. Like, every day I would spend hours online and going places in person with my resume and trying to figure out who could hire me, where I could work, and I did that for months, every day. And of course, I didn't get a job because I believed no one wanted to hire me. But then after learning about the law of attraction, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a job this week. And things just changed. Everything just like clicked into place, and I was like, yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna get a job this week. That's what's happening. And I was like, okay. Like, just the fact that I even said that out loud, I was like that was powerful because I just changed my outlook. I changed my mind. I changed my perspective. I changed my belief system, and I suddenly believed that people wanted to hire me. That's the thing about the law of attraction. You have to believe what it is that you want. You have to feel what it is that you want. So I was spending some time this week or that day, I was spending a lot of time visualizing what it would be like for me to get that job, what I would feel like when they tell me, "You're hired." I would feel so ecstatic. I would feel so happy. I was just visualizing all of these things. I was visualizing all these companies wanting to hire me. I was visualizing lots. And it was all positive, and I was feeling so positively. And so I just spent that day visualizing pretty much. And I was like, all right, this is happening. And I was just excited. And 2 days later, my friend Katie, she texts me and she says, "Hey, the pizza place that I work at is actually hiring. Do you by any chance want a job?" And I was like, yes. What? And she said, "Yeah, I can bring you an application and you can turn it in today or tomorrow." And I was like, "Yeah, cool, thank you." And she said that if I turn in the application, it was very likely that they would want to hire me. And I was like, that's cool. So I was really excited by that. So I went into the shop and I turned in the application, and I spoke with a manager, actually, and she told me that she would text me and let me know how things are, and I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And 2 days after that, I remember I was in my cosmetology class. We had a break, because it was a 3-hour class, so we have a break in the middle of it, and that was like 15 minutes. So we were in the middle of break, and our break actually happened to be 5 minutes longer that day, so it was like 15 or 20 minutes instead of like 10 to 15. And I received a phone call, and it was from a number that I didn't recognize, but somehow I just knew that it was a really important phone call. So I answered, I tried to answer the phone, but then I didn't get to it in time. It was ringing for too long, and I was like, aha! Like, I usually don't answer phones that are from unknown numbers, but for some reason I was like, I need to answer the phone. And I wasn't even thinking about that I had just, like, applied for jobs or anything, because, of course, I'd applied for many jobs before that, and no one had ever called me. So I didn't think anyone was going to call me. I just thought this was an important phone call. And so I called them back, and luckily for me, we had an extra long break during cosmetology. That isn't usual. That was the only time that happened. That day, we had 5 minutes extra, so I was able to go outside and talk on the phone. And the person who called me, it was the movie theater right across the street from my house. And they said, "Hey, I'm calling just to say that we want to interview you if you still want the job." And I was like, okay. And I applied to that movie theater like a month or two ago. No, I think it was a while before. It was like probably over 3 months before that point in time. So I had completely forgotten that I even applied there. And then they were calling me and they were like, "We want to interview you." And I was like, okay. And that was really cool. And then 10 minutes after that, I received a text from the manager at Zappo's Pizza, and she said that I was hired without an interview or anything. I was hired, and that I start training that weekend. And I was like, ecstatic, because in the span of like 10 minutes, I had just manifested 2 jobs, when before that, I could spend months figuring out applying for jobs and not get any results. But then, because I was using the law of attraction and I changed my mindset and my perspective on everything, I manifested those jobs. Of course, I accepted the job at the pizza place because my friend worked there, and she said everyone's really nice, and also there was no interview involved. I was just hired, so that was cool. I don't work there anymore. However, the time that I did spend working there, it was really good. Everyone was so kind, and I had a really wonderful time, and it was good. And I just am so thankful that the universe did that for me, and that I did that, because we all have power. So, we have power within ourselves, and the law of attraction really works, and I really recommend that you use it. You use this power. If there's something in your life that you desire and you want to attract, do it. You can do that. Whatever you want in your life, you can attract it if you believe. If you don't believe that you can attract it, then you won't. If you do believe that you can attract it, it's very likely that you will. It's in fact guaranteed that you will attract it as long as you are persistent about it. If you ever give up and you're like, this isn't working, then the universe is listening, and the universe will say, oh, okay, this isn't working. And then it will stop working. So you have to have faith, which I know is difficult to have sometimes in this society and the way that things are working out. But if you have faith, then everything will work out however you please. And an important key is the emotion, energy and motion, because if you feel what it is that you want, then the universe will work faster to fill in the gaps and bring that to you. So, that was my story about the law of attraction and the first time I used it and how it was really beneficial, and I hope that you guys enjoy it very much. Just know that you can manifest anything into your life, and you are all so powerful. I love and believe in you all so, so much, and I hope that you are living wonderful lives. I thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Share it with a friend if you feel that they need something like this in their life. If you're feeling down, or if you have friends who are feeling down, share this with them and let them know everything will be okay. You can do anything. You're capable of anything. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.